Lord.
You're welcome po. I will now give the floor to the next presenter. Our next speaker will talk about the online platforms, Mrs. Franco.
Yes. Good morning again, everyone. So for distance learning to be successfully implemented, we also need platforms to deliver learning. So since STCQC Shine is founded on the principle of equity, we have designed distance learning for both online and offline learners. Let me present to you the platforms for online and offline learners. Next slide, please. Online learners are those who are capable of accessing the learning materials and accomplishing the tasks online or through internet connectivity and submitting these online too. Next, please. The learning platform which we will be using primarily for online distance learning will be the CLE, or Collaborative Learning Environment by Phoenix Aralinks. We will also be using other support platforms, especially for preschool and grade 1, who do not subscribe yet to CLE. We will also be using G Suite, which includes Google Classroom, Google Docs, Google Drive, and other important Google apps. We will be using our school domain for this, so when you enroll your children, they will already be receiving their designated STCQC Gmail for this purpose. This will be our backup platform so that we can also decongest CLE or when there are unavoidable circumstances when the system malfunctions. This way, learning continues come what may. Of course, integrated into these platforms are some video conferencing apps like Zoom for CLE and Google Meet or Google Hangouts, etc. for G Suite. Next, please. Now let's talk about CLE, since this is our main platform. What will be the role of CLE in the education of your children? First, develop technology-enriched materials. The inputs are best given here because of its interactive nature. When teachers create the learning content through CLE, they can do it in such a way that it is as if they are present in that lesson. They can dialogue with the students, ask questions, give feedback and affirmation. So even if the discussion is not live, students will feel as if her teacher is there. Instructions will also be written such that it is student-friendly and age-appropriate. So, in a sense, we will be training our students to be self-directed and motivated. This, after all, is an important life skill. Second, build an interactive collaboration platform. Students can also collaborate with one another using CLE. There are safe avenues for collaboration inside CLE, which will not require them to communicate using social media, which I'm sure not all of them have yet because of the age requirements. They may chat synchronously or asynchronously using the chat or forum features of CLE. This includes chatting with their teachers to ask for clarifications and directions. Third is creating digital outputs. Other than viewing inputs or answering assessments, they may use the platform to submit their works and save their works in their own digital or e-portfolio. This way, all their works and submissions are organized and easily retrievable by themselves, by you, and by the teacher. Fourth is assessments. This is one of the most used feature of CLE. This is where teachers create formative and summative or graded assessments. Security features are in place for this, just like how we used to do it in our face-to-face mode. But as you know, previously, we do not send out summative tests to be answered at home for obvious reasons that might compromise validity. However, for this year, while we are on distance learning, we are choosing to empower our students and their parents to choose learning over grades. Since we cannot have absolute control of our students' honesty while they're answering tests at home, we will simply be emphasizing the need for each one to practice honesty. After all, the goal of education is not simply to get high grades or to pass. Foremost, it is to learn. So we will do our best to make our assessments valid in the sense that we will give more understanding or performance-based assessments. But since we cannot entirely do away with objective type of tests, especially for grade school, we call upon the honesty and integrity of our students and you, dear parents. So later, when assessments are explained in details, you will understand better why figures or grades should no longer be the focus, but learning itself. We will also use CLE for our elections, surveys, and evaluations within the year. We enjoin you to participate in evaluation and surveys so that we can continue to improve the quality of our service. Next, please. You might be entertaining the question in your mind as to why we needed to get a paid learning platform such as CLE. It's because, unlike free platforms, it contains 6 elements that are not available in free platforms. The first one is year-long professional development. For teachers to be able to teach your children well using EdTech resources, we must train them. ARALinks does that for us mainly. Without the EdTech training, no matter how good the technology is, it won't be handled effectively. Next, please. Consultancy. Other than teacher training, our administration from the top to the middle have access to EdTech consultation in order to better improve our services. We get updated on the latest trends, not just in the Philippines, but in the international scene. Again, this is for the further enrichment of our programs for the benefit of your children. The next one is on K to 12 resources. This is what they call seed content. Even now, if you open the CLE account of your children, you will see resources or materials for learning in different subject areas. In fact, some of our parents are using these resources to keep their children busy this summer. Next, please. Support content and learning management. This is the LMS. This is the only part being offered for free in the free LMS that you see online. And this is the feature of CLE, which I discussed earlier. Next, please. Tech support. We have 4 IFs or integration facilitators in the grade school alone, and another set in the high school who assist our teachers in the technical aspects of creating lessons using the platform. In our face-to-face mode, they are physically present to attend to all the technical needs of both students and teachers. Now, in the DL mode, they will still be present online to attend to all the technical needs of students and teachers. Thus, please save the help desk email of ARALinks, which is stcqc.com/help. aralinks@gmail.com. This is where you can contact them or reach out if there are concerns regarding the CLE account of your daughter. And the last is hardware. On a face-to-face mode, our students use the tablets and benefit from the infrastructure and Wi-Fi connection in school. For now, while on DL, the administrators and personnel, plus the student services offices, will be using the hardwares and the Wi-Fi connectivity provided by Aralinks in order to provide quality education and services to the students. Next, please. Let's go to the first, of course, and most common question is the interface friendly? So for the interface, I guarantee you that it is friendly, even if you are from the same generation as I am. But I have already asked Aralinks to provide a short interface video to show parents and students how to operate the CLE. So I'll show you that in a while. We're already arranging for an orientation of users to be given by Aralinks. They usually do that face-to-face at the beginning of the school year. Now, they're just trying to figure out if they will do it all at the same time or by level for parents. Of course, for students, they do it per section because it is a hands-on training. So let me show you the CLE interface video. So this will help you navigate the CLE. Ms. Villavert, please. Ms. Villavert, is the video going to be shown?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank
It's
you.
already uploading.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you po, Miss Franco.
Just wait for a while because it is a heavy file. That's why it takes time to upload. So it's just a short video clip on how to navigate the CLE because I'm sure that will be an interest for most parents, especially those who are assisting the younger ones. But I'm sure our children, especially the older ones, are very adept at this. They've been using this for quite some time already.
Well, if it is taking a while, maybe we can proceed to the next and maybe come back to it later on.
Okay.
Will it take a while?
Miss Joan, I don't know.
Is it going to take a while, Joan?
Ma'am, it's already on my screen.
All right.
Can you see it in your screen?
Okay.
Not yet. Not yet.
Not yet? Ah, okay.
Baka it's taking long, the loading.
Can you see it on your screen now?
Not yet.
Not yet. Let me just pull
Still
it out.
hardware. Ayan, there, I think. Wait. Not yet. Okay, this is the one. Please start from the beginning. Thank you. Okay, there. So it's important that you know the username and password also of your children.
Okay.